What is this? I promise. It's not splattery poop. It's a little bit, oh, it's a little bit of a heart right there, I think, with an arrow. Okay, anyhow, this is a teeny bit of leftover of my leftover soup that I had for breakfast. Got some pad kee mao in there, and one of the Thai soups. I can't remember which one. And, you know, a blend. That's what I had for breakfast. Now, since this house does not have a garbage disposal or chickens, my preference to deal with something liquidy like this rather than a compost container, just because it's messy and I have to clean it up. Like, I don't want to spend 5 minutes cleaning this up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dump it in the toilet. I'm dumping it in the toilet and then I'm going to flush it. But while I do that, I'm going to remember a funny story about me putting food down the toilet so I didn't have to deal with it in a kitchen that is not equipped. And I'm sure that sounded like pooping. I promise it wasn't. Because now, here's the empty bowl. Still looks like diarrhea. That totally looks like barf. Yeah, it's cool. Like, okay, so here's the story. I'm flushing. Here's the story. So, my very first job out of college, I was working for an engineering firm. A bunch of uptight people. The office manager slash bookkeeper slash whatever was poorly equipped for her job and was constantly stressed out and took it out on me, the kid that just got out of college. So, her name was Sandra. And we had a shared bathroom. You know, like literally all the employees shared the bathroom. And when I would sit at my desk and I would eat my cereal or whatever, mostly cereal, there would be a little bit left at the bottom of the bowl. So I didn't want wet garbage. I didn't want to deal with it in the sink. I just decided I'll just put the excess cereal down the toilet, like no problem. All right, for some reason that really bothered Sandra. And since she had some sort of, she had a little bit of a power dynamic like over me, she decided that since it bothered her, I put cereal down the toilet, she was going to tell me, Heather, stop putting cereal down the toilet. And I'm sure it wasn't that tense the very first time, but by the time we had this specific thing happen, I was frustrated. So here it is, reenactment. Me putting a little bit of cereal and milk down the toilet. I did not flush it, because why waste the water? Sandra goes to the bathroom, says, Heather, quit putting cereal down the toilet. It's gonna clog it up. And I say, Sandra, I promise you that your poops are bigger than my cereal so the toilet can handle it. And she just looked at me so dumbfounded, because it was not okay in those days, 1994-ish to 1995-ish, to talk about poop or to speak forcefully to a coworker, talk back to someone with power over you. And I did like all of that. I said, Sandra, your poop is bigger than my cereal, so it's gonna work. It's not gonna mess up the toilet. So yeah, that's my story about putting stuff down the toilet that I don't have chickens to eat it, or compost, whatever, you know those things are, the grinder in the sink. I don't have one of those. That's fucking cool. Do you ever think about how amazing it is to have a garbage disposal? I don't think you do. Do you know how amazing it is to have a sink inside your kitchen that has hot water that comes to it? And the water that comes out of it, you can drink it if you want. But yeah, you don't have to boil it to be able to use it, basically. you can just wash your dishes with it without getting sick because, you know, it's nice to be able to wash your dishes.
Sorry, Maddie. I didn't mean to startle you. I was just about to stop moving.
Okay, I was just telling a story of when we were using runoff from, you know, to like wash our dishes and stuff because we were trying to make it easier to wash dishes. Yeah, because Maddie, it sucks to carry water from town to wash dishes. Anyhow, we were using runoff, and turns out the family literally named Shady, this Shady family, was dumping fucked up shit in the groundwater table. Oh God, don't always clip that out. Don't ever show that house in the video. Okay, so the family's name was Shady, so literally. And they were shady, they did shady shit, and they dumped chemicals and fucked up shit into the water table up above our house. And so, turns out, we were washing our dishes with chemical runoff for a while. And lo and behold, Charlie, we got sick. And it really sucked. And guess what? There was nothing we could do about it. There was no recourse whatsoever. Because whoever has the money gets to do what they want. Huh, Charlie? That's the way it works in this world. And whoever was there first seems to also have all claims and all rights. You know what? Fuck that. Finders keepers is a fucked up way to live. Okay, it's time for me to move on to next. I have a lot of plans for this Integration Monday, and I'm not doing any of it yet.